Hey, welcome. This is Jimmy and Billy, and we're going to talk about our vacation to Sturgis, renting an RV from Cruise America. Don't. It horrible. So our goal is to get 1 million views, and we're going to see if we can't cancel Cruise America.
It was damn terrible.
It was horrible. The worst experience of our life. I mean, we literally saved up and planned this vacation for a year.
And now we realize things don't always go to plan sometimes.
No.
And you will have problems in running a business. It's how you address those problems and how you, so you have to at least have a customer service department. Again, we realize that Cruise America is a nationwide franchise. And so you're not just renting an RV from a single entity. They are broken out all over the franchised. And how Jethro operates his franchise from how Eugene operates his franchise. Of course, they both have different standards.
And they do. So let's...
with that in mind...
Let's talk about day one. We go and we travel because now there's a Cruise America probably 5 miles from my house.
It's 800 yards from my house.
It's less than a mile to your house.
Yes.
I mean, it's so
right there.
They have 3 RVs.
Yep.
You know what? And they were parked in the exact same spot when we got back from our trip. They had not even moved. But,
that's right.
So we tried to rent one from there. No. They said either, you can go 2.5 hours north of Savannah to rent one or 2.5 hours west towards Tallahassee to rent one.
Right.
Well, we wound up going.
It's basically in Tallahassee. We were, 5 miles outside of Tallahassee? Yeah. It's a hell of a run.
So we drive all the way over there the day before our trip. And we pick up this RV, 31-foot RV, driving RV, Class C. And so we're walking around out there looking at it. The whole driver's side has been wrecked and bondoed. Apparently, the last renters wrecked it and bondoed it. And I mean, it wasn't even professionally done.
He said, and they took it to a body shop to get it fixed.
No. I think this guy did it himself.
Yeah.
I don't even think the renters did it.
It was done with a putty knife and a 5-gallon bucket.
and probably a 12-pack of beer. So there's Bondo all over the side. There's dents all over the bumper, 5 chips, cracks in the windshield, ants all over the outside. And so anyways, I say, well, can we rent one of those? Which looked in great condition from where I was standing. He goes, oh, no, that one doesn't even work or run or anything.
Anyway. He told us that one had been wrecked, a really nice one. That one's wrecked. I'm like where?
Where? Yeah, we don't see it anyway. So, well, when you've been planning all year and you're leaving the next day, we're stuck.
Yeah, your feet are held to the fire.
Yeah, so we take that RV and we're driving it back over to where we live outside of Jacksonville. And so on the way back, the cruise control quit working.
20 minutes into the trip.
The auto track is, lights on. It's like, well, I can't even use cruise control. Like, man, we can't drive 3,000 miles round trip without cruise control. I mean, I know my father and my grandfather did it, but exactly. It's like, so I called the customer service and said, hey, can you get us another RV? We really don't want to drive 3,000 miles without cruise control.
That's where the fun started with customer service.
Well, cruise control is a luxury item and we don't have to supply that for you.
Just right out the gate.
Yeah, it went and that was Vanessa with Cruise America.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hey, anyways. And by the way, we wrote a long email to Cruise America, and Vanessa, your name's in that email too. So long story short, they're like, no. I'm like, well, how can we trade it into one of these over here? I mean, by my house,
right. We don't want money. We don't.
Just swap it out.
Cancel.
Depending on if those are all rented, when they pick it up, you got time to fix this one, at least the advanced track and cruise control. And so.
Yeah, advanced track sounds like an important safety option on the vehicle. I'm pretty sure it was a bad wheel speed sensor or something in it.
So, anyways, it didn't happen. So we get up the next morning, we're packing up, we're loading up, and we're on the road.
Tire pressure sensor light was on.
And so
there was a loose bolt in the right front caliper as well. And so when you're doing 70 miles an hour and you take your foot off the gas, you apply a little bit of brake, there will be a loud pop and it would snatch the steering wheel on you.
Yep.
Pretty damn frightening.
Yeah, it snatched the wheel right out of your hand. So again, we're cruising along, and well, there are ants rappelling off the roof, dropping on us while we're driving. So those ants that were outside,
They drop in the back of your neck while you're trying to drive.
So they're all over the camper. I mean, the camper, they pulled the couch out, and and this thing had not been cleaned since the day it was put in service, and this thing was like 2021.
So yeah, it only had 60,000 miles on it. It was a 2021, and we didn't really know how dirty it was until one of the girls dropped their cell phone behind the couch, and we had to pull the couch out.
Oh,
Wow, there's where that cheeseburger went.
yeah, and oh my God,
It has
the ants.
never been clean.
This thing, no, never. This thing, it was disgusting. So we're trucking across country. We get in Nebraska. I mean, the ants are so bad, we have to stop, get a hotel, and fumigate this thing.
Yep.
And so we
Bought
spent
ant traps.
ant traps, all kinds of stuff. Stayed in a hotel, fumigated, cleaned this thing. I mean, obviously, it didn't fix the mechanical stuff that was broken or the cosmetics on the outside. But hey, it's better. You know, the ants were not rappelling down our shirt anymore while we're trying to drive. But so we're actually in Sturgis, and we have our motorcycles. So we ride the motorcycles for the next few days. Starts raining really bad on the second to last day there. It starts raining really bad, so we go outside and.
Hey, we can't ride today on the bike, so let's hop in the motorhome and we'll go around a couple restaurants and see what's going on in Rapid City. Good idea.
Yeah. Does not start.
Nope.
Nothing. Dead. So we called the customer service again. Hey, this thing, we'll try to call and see if we can't get a mobile mechanic out to kind of help you out. Okay, we started this like in the morning, early.
I don't know if that was your idea or if they offered that, because I don't think they offered.
No, they did.
Anything.
They offered
did?
that. Yeah,
Okay,
they offered
I stand
it.
corrected.
And they were sending text. So again,
This is 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Nothing. So I call them back. Oh, we're working on it, sir, but there's nobody in the area that can work on it. I'm like, really? Okay, so we started Googling and found a mobile mechanic. And so Cruise America calls back again and says, we just can't find it. I said, ma'am, I'm on the phone with a mechanic right now that will be glad to. He's right down the road. He'll be
Here's
glad
his
to come
number.
out.
Give him a call.
Here's his number. Call him. Coordinated. Oh, great.
Nothing.
A couple hours go by. I called a mechanic. But hey, nope, nobody's called me. Cruise America sends me a text. Leave the keys on the dash and find your own way home from Sturgis, South Dakota, back to Florida.
Now, there is a clause in the contract. If you leave the vehicle anywhere, it's called abandonment, and they'll charge you $3,000 fine for doing that. So basically, she sent us a text releasing us from that portion of the contract and told us, feel free to abandon the vehicle and walk away. Good luck. Find your own way home.
Do not rent from Cruise America. They are the worst company in the world.
And again, I want to stress this. It is franchised. You may go somewhere and have an excellent, brand new, spotless, clean, very well maintained, taken care of RV. It is franchised out. However, we must have got the 1%, and it was just terrible.
Well, no. I'm gonna actually
to take a little bit of blame off of Cruise America.
Why? Did you not see all the comments on their forums?
Yeah.
There's forums loaded. People stranded and left in Yellowstone for 2 days with no air conditioning and 2 flat tires.
I guess my point is, corporate Cruise America probably doesn't know the actual mechanical state of all their things.
No.
But when you call and complain, you have to have a customer service department that understands that and has some sort of remorse for your customer. They'll actually laugh at you on the phone. And boy, that really pisses you off.
Yeah, do not rent from Cruise America. Do not. Save your money. Go somewhere else. There's better places out there we have found. Stay away from Cruise America. It will break down. And you know what? They'll leave you stranded. So
spend your money somewhere else.
Yes.
So we're going to try to get 1 million views on this. And this is our hashtag Cancel Cruise America.
Cancel Cruise America. 1 million views. Let's see if we can't get there. Thank you for listening. And if you have any questions, you can leave comments on our YouTube channel.
Yep. Or you can email us at info@itsthebourbontalking.com.
Yep.
Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it.
Good luck.